But there are certain things the telecom industry has found out in all the years that's been operating in India that are unique to the Indian market. For example, you have more people doing prepaid than postpaid. That's something which doesn't happen anywhere else in the world. So is there a concern, Mr. Khanna, that just because of the unique nature of the Indian market and just because people over a period of time started getting frustrated with their operators, they would want to change for the heck of it? They might realize later that it wasn't necessarily for the better, but the propensity of the Indian customer to seek that change.
See, in the last few years, what has happened is that bulk of the telecom mobile subscribers are prepaid. I would say nearly 90%. Am I right, Mr. Sanjay? 99 out of 10 people who have a mobile phone are prepaid. And some of them already have 2, 3, 4 or 5 SIMs, which means they are already exercising portability in the market. So I wouldn't expect too much of a churn.
That's Jugaad portability.
Yes, Jugaad, which means you have 3 different numbers. So you have a good deal on, one number, you use that. And now you see the number of handsets with the dual SIM card capability. They have proliferated.
Okay.
You can buy them anywhere in the market.
Sachin,
5 years ago, you couldn't do that.
Sachin, before I conclude this debate, the telecom market in India has created its own grammar. Several things unique to India which don't happen anywhere else in the world. Sriram Khanna just spoke about Jugaad portability, which has been around for the longest time and no one's ever known this. How do you see the market change? The 1 rupee STD call was the last really big idea. How do you see the market change now that portability is here?
Well, I think the industry is quite robust. It's the second largest mobile market in the world, growing at between 15 to 18 million subscribers a month. We have almost 10 operators in 22 circles across the country, and we have a regulator that regulates for the entire industry. So it is a robust industry. It's dynamic. It's growing all the time. And now I think the movement is going to be towards value-added services. 3G is going to have a massive rollout. You will have internet, broadband, television, mobile banking. So it's an ever-changing landscape. I'm just glad that the government is being able to provide to the people the option, the choices, and the kind of services that the new India deserves and is wanting. And ultimately, through MNP, through various other measures that we have been able to take, it's power to the people, it's power to the consumer, and I hope people do exercise their power and get the best value for their money.
Oh, absolutely. The one thing you can be certain of if you're watching the show this evening is that the next time somebody from one of the operators is calling you for whatever reason, he'll be a little more polite than he was the last time. For the moment, Dilip Modi, Sachin Pilot, Sanjay Kapoor, Sriram Khanna. Will the telecom operators be sleeping peacefully, Mr. Kapoor, or are they worried about what might happen? Will they sleep content?
Telecom scenario in this country has been the most competitive. We've been competing with 14 players in the marketplace. So I don't think it gets any tougher any part of the world. But however, consumer choice always humbles the operators more than earlier.
And now the consumer has that choice. And what a fantastic thing that is. Let's all welcome number portability and thank all our guests for joining us on the show.